Let's go ahead and talk about our Cyclops virtual training software and how you can utilize it for yourself as well as for your customers. What we're going to talk about today really is how technology can be able to be a helpful tool in not only allowing you to sell in the stores, but also promote a little bit of sell-through in other products that you have as well. So what is the biggest benefit for you as a bike shop owner, as a small bike shop, and also as an employee? Being able to talk about virtual training software, being able to talk about the virtual training environment allows you to be able to extend the riding season for yourself as well as for your customer. It allows the opportunity to create conversations on how they're training, what they're training for, and also how they're using those tools as well too. When you're able to extend that riding season, you are also able to extend the opportunity to sell additional products and services. So there's really three big benefits to being able to use a virtual trainer. One, you can use it all year round. There's oftentimes for myself personally, if I have to go and do an hour ride, I'm thinking about 30 minutes out, 30 minutes back, plus being able to change my clothes, get my bike out, get my helmet on, get my gear. When I need to do that weekday ride, the virtual trainer and the virtual training environment really allows me to be able to just get out to my pain cave, get my ride in, and go. So it gives you the opportunity to be able to ride in any distance and really at any time of year too. Another great benefit for that is there's a lot of social aspects to it. The ability to be able to post routes, to be able to post training, to be able to ride with another individual as well too, so that you can actually have that competitive as well as that kind of a cycling community that you really desire when you're out on the road and not on a virtual trainer. Lastly, anybody can use it. The virtual trainer fits any rider. The specifications for virtual trainer has such a wide range that even if you're a weekend warrior or if you're training for crits and time trials and anything in between, it allows you the opportunity to be able to program in the specifications that you want, the length of ride that you want, as well as how aggressive or really how peaceful of a ride as you want to be able to have, really depending on what the rider's profile is going to be. Most oftentimes, your consumer is going to want to try out virtual trainer as well too. The best way to be able to set it up for them is set it up in your professional environment, almost as if the same way as they would be riding at home as well too. So being able to make sure that if you're going to be using it on a tablet or on a PC, it's not just sitting on a cardboard box, but it actually has a pedestal or a stand the same way that they'd be using it as well too. Set up their environment for them, create that experience for them so that they can essentially take that same piece and put into their own training at home as well too. You'll want to keep a bike on the trainer at all times. Keeping a bike on the trainer lets somebody come up to that and creates that conversations in advance. The best option to be able to use is really a hybrid bike that has flat bar ends on it, so that really anybody can be able to use that as well too. Not just a serious rider, but also your recreational rider as well. It really allows you the opportunity to create those powerful conversations. It's easier to fit nearly any individual when you're going to be using a hybrid style or a flat bar bike because it lets anybody hop on there. Remember that this is a software that can be used from your recreational rider all the way to your pro and elite athlete as well too. So it gives all of the opportunities for anybody to be able to not only engage with the product and the atmosphere, but also creates a conversation and a segue for you to be able to have with them. Have your demo area set up so that you can actually quickly switch out skewers or bikes to allow the customer to be able to try it out in advance. Remember that a little work ahead of time pays off, especially in the conversation of trying other bikes and using other software to be able to make that decision on that bike too. It's especially helpful if you're going to be doing a bike fitting as well, because it allows that person to be able to try a different bike setup, try a different position on another bike as well too. You'll want to be able to stage your area so that you can have as quick and as seamless of a option to be able to allow for your customer. Remember that with CVT, you can use just a basic trainer with a speed sensor as well too. So you can go ahead and hook up a compatible speed sensor with virtual trainer so that you can be able to get them started with CVT.